A free event that you should come to. Everybody, it seems like they like free shit, so you should come to the open mic. It's really funny. You can find over at Soul Joel's and all around the Philadelphia suburban area. Keep clapping here for Garrett Lapata.
Man, trivia night. Feels good to be here. Comedy trivia for anyone here. Does anyone know what Rodney Dangerfield's former job was before he became a comedian? Yeah, this is a tough one. You?
Door-to-door salesman?
Close. Crooked aluminum siding salesman. So much that he had to be interviewed. This is true. He had to be interviewed by the FBI. And shit, I looked up his name. No one's gonna know his name because I already forgot it. But yeah, he actually was a crooked siding salesman, which gives me a lot of hope for my career choices. We'll go into it a little bit. But it's good to be here. Thanks for having me. This is the first gig I've had that I didn't pay for. Jay Yoder left, so I'm usually cashing my checks to get on stage. But yeah, I'm totally gonna frame like the 75 cents I get for doing this. But yeah, I'm new to comedy. I just turned 40, and I realized, I gotta try something new. And I thought about sports, but at this point, I think the only thing I can outrun is credit card debt. So yeah, I chose comedy, and it's been going good because I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Grew up there. Anyone familiar? Anyone? Yeah, just don't. Don't openly hate people from Pittsburgh. The bar's not too high, but yeah, I'm a Yinzer to the core. I come from a long line of Polish steelworkers and functional alcoholics. True story. So some dads teach their son how to drive. My dad taught me how to drink and drive. I wish it was a joke. Like literally, we were driving back from college. He's like, "You gotta hold the beer like right here so the cops can't see and it doesn't spill." I use some help with my homework, but that's fine. But yeah, so I'm a Yinzer and I actually bleed black and gold. But it's not because I'm a dire Steelers fan. It's a serious medical condition caused by all the toxic runoff into our three rivers, especially the Monongahela. But yeah, so why am I out here, you ask? Married into it. I've been with my wife for 20 years. Thank you. And yeah, so she's not just Philly, she's Delco. Yeah, very blunt people. Actually, we ran into an older cousin of hers, like right when I started into comedy. I had my graduation show coming up, and I was just like, yeah, I'm real excited, I got this big gig coming up, and she's like, oh, are you funny? And it wasn't like out of sarcasm. She was genuinely confused. It was like, I thought that was like more insulting, frankly. But you know what? That's kind of polite. I actually went to a store the other day and I accidentally called a soda pop. And the cashier pulled a gun out on me. I wouldn't take it back. And so I just threw a tasty cake at him and yelled, "Go Birds," and got the hell out of there. Works every time. I just got a new job. I'm really excited for it. I've been actually enjoying it for a change. Thank you. I just hate the whole process of getting a new job, like being unemployed and just applying for jobs. It is a full-time job, and it's just the meaning. Like the applications, they ask you shit like, "What is your superpower?" And I'm like, if I had a superpower, I wouldn't be applying for this shitty job, would I? It's like, well, I have seen superpowers, but they're resigned to the bosses, the people in charge. I actually had a boss that actually teleported me right to the unemployment office. Nothing more than a condescending email. It was absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's say if you get past the application process, then now you're gonna you got to do the interview, and that's just stressful. You gotta be your best. So I decided, I'm just going in. I smoke marijuana, so I'm just gonna do it hot. I'm just gonna blaze. I don't care, because I'll be less stressed And the way I figured is if I can't do the interview high, I'm not going to be able to do the job high. I don't want any of that imposter syndrome, not for me. So, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I actually got recently diagnosed with ADHD. You know?
Woo!
And yeah, thank you, all the comics. You can always tell the real full comics that love the ADHD.
Wave.
But yeah, so I actually, so it's not that bad. You know, it's something you've dealt with your entire life, so it wasn't a big surprise. It's just like it's really an inconvenience, if anything now. It's like having a real asshole roommate that's just hiding your stuff all day. It's like, Eric's not gonna find his phone in the fridge for the third time this week. But it's great, there's treatments for it now. You know, it's like, back in the day you would have just had to suffer, but now there's legitimate treatments. One is Adderall. I meant to do that.
Sure.
So there's Adderall. Extremely focused now, as you can tell. But I lost 4 teeth and I'm hanging out at Bridges of Potsdam. Fucking dead. Just kidding. I've never taken Adderall. Play a lot of video games. That also comes down to the HDAD. Thank you, my friends. But yeah, so I play a lot of video games, but there's actually a lot of like menial video games like out there, like just task you what do you want to do. They make into games. One of them's called Power Washer Simulator. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a true game. It's real. It's real. And but I want to make my own games. I feel like I can make a bundle on some of my ideas. One is Depression Simulator. Just try to get out of bed. Good luck. Next would be BMW Driver Simulator. This is real fun. You get to create your own parking spots and never use turn signals. And then lastly, Messy Divorce Simulator. It's an online multiplayer game, and your goal is just not let them get the kids. Or the BMW. And you know what? If you lose, it just turns into Depression Simulator. And yeah, it's 2 games in 1. So, one thing that really fascinates me, I really wish there was more of, crime. Is anyone a criminal here? I mean, you can be honest. Come on, misdemeanors count. It's fine. I really love like the true crime podcasts, TV shows, all that stuff. It's really fun. But you know who loves even more? My wife. She loves it so much. She actually insists we fall asleep to the Crime Network every night. And you know, she falls asleep soundly, but I am just staying awake all night, wondering if tomorrow I get poisoned. So I think what I always try to do, and I think it's key for any relationship, is just always try to be worth more to that person alive than dead. Lastly, so I have a lot of anxiety. ADHD kind of comes with the territory, and so I'm always looking for ways that are, you know, not medicated, either prescription or self, to reduce the anxiety. And one way I found out is gratitude. Like just literally, just being a gracious human being clinically will make you happier. So if you're less of a miserable bastard to everyone around you, you're less of a miserable bastard to yourself. Absolutely. So you know what? Take those fuck yous and turn them into how do you do. Take that go to hell and just say, gee, you're swell. You know? And, instead of saying suck my cock, you know, hey buddy, you rock. I'm Garrett Lepano.